Yes, my people, I don't come again on the kill us now, up, and then we use now they go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, according to your time. As you they watch me so, make sure you share this video, because now good news I carry on, make una listen to. When I know the last time when I come out, I go talk about Tinubu and Atiku concerning his certificate, Tinubu. So, they say for court last time when they go to court, nine court order the university when Tinubu say in go for Chicago under 2 days, make them give the certificate to Atiku, make carry on Nigeria, make on show us, make we see what it. They say immediately Tinubu just here, now he run to court to go tell them, say make them stop him. Another high court, make them stop him, make them not give that certificate to Atiku, make carry on Nigeria, can show us. Say if they show Nigerians, say hypertension will kill him, he career go down, now so he go faint to. We find no now, say na fake. Because if he carry a court, they'll disqualify him. Now make him do one. My people not be me talk him. I go leave una make una watch her by ourselves. The way when they tell analyze them, what it happen so for there. As they watch, so make you share this video. Leave your comment for the comment section. Like it so that Facebook will recommend it to other people to see. Don't forget, say we have national actor of this platform. We remain the same. Now be laba broom laba. Now the video, now you won't go so NATO.
What is going on between Tinubu and Atiku at the U.S. District Court in Chicago has become comical. Remember that after Atiku Abubakar got judgment, the judge ordered Chicago State University to provide all the documents that Atiku required after he amended his subpoena. Everyone was expecting that these documents would be delivered to Atiku Abubakar by Chicago State University, but out of nowhere and suddenly, Tinubu filed an appeal to a higher court, claiming that he will suffer severe and irreparable harm if these documents are released to Atiku Abubakar. Based on that, the court ordered all parties to appear before the court, even if it's by video link, so as to determine the matter because Atiku wants to tender these at the Supreme Court in Nigeria. After the hearing, the court ordered them to file their arguments by today, being Monday. In the arguments that Tinubu filed, he's now begging the court to order for the release of only his certificate, that the gender of the person that was admitted in Chicago State University should not be revealed or released. All the academic records that concern the admission and his records in the university should not be delivered to Atiku Abubakar.
I was one of those most recruited graduates of my university, multiple honors, first-class degree.
Okay, you made first class, but why are you against the release of your records in the university? This will at least vindicate you so that all these rumors, if they are really rumors, all of them will just go away if all these documents are revealed. Why is it that someone who made first class is against the release of his documents? This is something to be proud of. Anyway, for those who don't know the backstory, the person that was admitted to Chicago State University in 1977 was a female. That's why he pleaded and is begging the judge not to allow the release of records that will contain gender. Yes, this information is public. It's not a speculation or rumor at all. It was revealed by the same Chicago State University. Under subpoena last year, a Nigerian lawyer by name Enahoro Eba got a subpoena and they tendered these documents to the lawyer. Yes, the damage has been done already. This is why Atiku Abubakar is in court to get it in an official capacity in his own name so that it be admissible in a Nigerian court. Also, the same lady that was admitted to Chicago State University came from Southwest College. As you can see, these documents were released by Chicago State University themselves. And throughout Tinubu's political history, he has never, while filing his particulars for any election, submitted any document that bears Southwest College. He has never mentioned anywhere that he attended this college. So how can someone else be admitted to a university and another person completely will graduate from the same university? Is that possible? Yes, according to him, it is possible. If not, why did he specifically plead gender? Why asking the court not to order the release of the entire documents? Yes, he didn't stop there. He has added another twist to the appeal. Look at this affidavit sworn to by someone to prove to the court that he was a classmate of Tinubu at Chicago State University in 1977. Looking at the new angle he has taken, it's just a delay tactic and a diversion. Even at the lower court, the judge held that Atiku just wants to prove forgery. So it's not necessary bringing evidence to prove that he attended university. Even if he wants, he can invite his entire department in the university to prove that he actually attended. But the question remains, why will someone who attended the university forge his certificate? It doesn't make any sense. Even the lawyer representing Chicago State University said at the lower court that they do not know where Tinubu got the certificate he submitted to INEC.
If a deposition is compelled of my client here, and the issue is, was the June 22nd, 1997 diploma that President Tinubu submitted into evidence in Nigeria or offered to the, whatever that election agency there is. My client, is that authentic? My client's going to say, we don't know.
So it can't get better than that. The focus is the certificate. Why was it forged? Why is it completely different from the one that Chicago State University issued the same year and continues to issue till today? If it wasn't clear at the lower court that he has something to hide, it has become clearer now at the appeal court, because he himself have said that they should not allow the release of the gender, anything containing gender and other particulars that will prove the gender of the person that was admitted. He doesn't want them to be released to Atiku. So the judge can see through all the cover-ups. So it is hoped that the honorable judge will deny the appeal and allow the judgment of the lower court. On the side of Chicago State University, they've already assembled these documents to deliver to Atiku because they were given 2 days by the court. And it was on that second day that Tinubu filed his appeal. So these documents are ready. It remains their oral deposition in court, where Atiku's lawyers will ask them questions and they will answer under oath. As you know, the questions will relate to the documents they produced. They will have to answer where they got them from, whether they got them from their registry, their records. They have to answer to everything under oath. This is to make sure they themselves don't forge the documents, as people will expect. Because going by the behavior of Chicago State University all this while, it seems they want to cover up someone who wasn't really admitted to their school. Yes, it's understandable that Chicago State University will try to do this because of their reputation, but there reaches a point where one will say, no, we can't go beyond this point. Because the more you try to lie and cover up lies, the more everything gets blown open in your face. Another thing is that at this moment, this is still a civil case, but it can quickly turn to a criminal one if someone lies, if someone commits perjury. That's why they want them to answer the questions under oath. So that if they find out that someone lied under oath, that's perjury. It has a maximum of 7 years in prison plus fines. And imagine what will happen to someone's career. Maybe the person is a doctor or associate professor in the university and he has to abandon his career to go and serve prison term. So no one will be willing to do this for anybody, even for any amount. Even the person that tendered the affidavit to prove that Tinubu was his schoolmate in Chicago State University, the court will not go that direction because that's not what Atiku is looking for. It's not one of his demands. He never asked anybody to prove whether he attended the university or not. No. He only wants to see why he was forced to forge the certificate. Because you know the process of retrieving a lost certificate from a university. You apply to be issued one stating your reasons that it was lost to a fire or misplaced, although many Nigerian universities will never issue you a certificate the second time. But let's assume that Chicago State University can issue someone a second certificate if the person applies. The question remains, why didn't Tinubu apply to the university to be issued a second one, since he claimed that he lost the certificate in the 90s when the military raided his house? So why didn't he apply to the university to be issued a second one? The reason he didn't do that might be because he doesn't have the particulars, all the necessary information. Admission number, all this and that. He doesn't have them. That's why he didn't apply. Because think of it. If you want to apply, you'll be given a form. You fill the form and submit. When they look at the form, they use that to check their registry and they say, yes, this guy graduated so time. Yes, okay. Pay the necessary fees. We'll issue you a fresh certificate. It's that simple. So why didn't he do it? Anyway, we look forward to how the court will decide and be sure that we'll bring you all the updates. Thanks for watching.